across the global food landscape, few sectors carry as much spiritual weight, economic importance, and cultural complexity as the halal meat industry. With nearly 2 billion Muslims around the world, and with Muslim majority population expanding both geographically and demographically, the halal food is no longer a niche category. It forms a major segment of the global agriculture, trade, retail, and customer services. Yet, for an industry that affects so many lives, one of its central challenges remains unsolved. What exactly does halal mean in practice, and why does the definition differ so dramatically from one country to another? In countries across the Middle East, South Asia, Europe, Africa, and North America, halal certification is influenced by a delicate balance between religious body of law, national regulations, animal welfare policy, scientific understanding, and commercial pressure. There is no single governing body, no central authority, no universal agreed upon standard. Instead, the halal sector is shaped by a patchwork of organizations, scholars, government departments, private certifiers, and community expectations, each enforcing halal principles through their own lens and principles. This makes halal certification one of the most complex and misunderstood systems in the global food production. Now, Assalamu alaikum. I'm your sister, Dr. Thamina Anwar, and I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you all. You're part of the global Halal Shura Hub family dedicated to empowering both Muslims and non-Muslims through meaningful discussions on halal matters and lifestyles. So why is this episode important? It matters because for consumers, the halal label is a statement of trust. It represents purity, integrity, and compliance with the divine guidance. When a Muslim consumer picks up a product bearing a halal stamp, they place their confidence not only in the food itself, but in everyone who handle that food, from farmers, transportation, slaughtermen, processors, auditors, certifiers, all the way to the regulators and retailers. But trust is a very fragile currency, and around the world, trust in halal certification has been repeatedly shaken. From scandals involving mislabeled meat in Europe to reported abuses in supply across Asia, to debates over stunning, mechanical slaughter and digital traceability, halal certification has actually struggled to maintain consistency and clarity in a globalized market space. Some countries require pre-slaughtering, others prohibit it. Some accept mechanical slaughter for poultry, others accept trained non-Muslim operatives under supervision. The inconsistency have led to confusion among consumers, tension between certifiers, and friction in international trade relationships. All of this take place against a backdrop of rapidly evolving technology, growing consumer awareness, and heightened expectation for sustainability, welfare, transparency, and ethical sourcing. Now, today's episode is a very interesting session. Yeah, because we've got a very interesting guest, very knowledgeable in the halal sector. His name is Dr. Anwar Husseini. He's a halal senior manager at the Agriculture and Horticultural Development Board in the United Kingdom. He also does consulting around the world, and with years of experience working at the intersection of religious requirements, scientific research and industry regulation, Dr. Anwar brings an exceptional level of expertise to this conversation. He has worked closely with Muslim scholars, Islamic authorities, halal certifiers, slaughterhouses, agriculture producers, retailers, government agencies, and the wider public. His work deals with halal slaughter protocols, animal welfare and pre-slaughter stunning, certification integrity, community expectations, international export requirements, compliance auditing, supply chain transparency, and the future of halal in a globalized economy. Dr. Anwar understands the technical side. He has a PhD, basically on animal and some form of technology. He understands the spiritual side, which is the Islamic side, and he understands the human side, the need for reassurance, education, and honest dialogue. So one of the major themes that we're going to explore today is why the global halal standardization remains so complex and challenging. Let's continue with this journey together.